April is Jazz Appreciation Month, featuring a wonderful roster of concerts, open jams, and musicians showcasing Kingston's vibrant jazz scene, including the Inner Harbor Jazz Quintet. Musician Natalie Cran joins me to tell us all about how you can experience jazz in Kingston this month. Thanks so much for being here today, Natalie.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. So there's a lot of events going on. Let's start with let's jump towards the end of the month. April 27th, is that the big one?
That's the big one.
Okay, so let's start there. So can you tell us a little bit about that event?
Yes, so actually that event's going to be happening at RCHA.
Okay. Which is?
It's a club.
Okay.
And it's on Ontario Street.
Okay.
So they're hosting a couple of events throughout the month, and this one's just kind of a wrapping up the whole month of free events for the community, and there's going to be 4 bands that'll be playing.
Oh, wow.
From 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and people are welcome to come in and out to spend the whole day there or into the evening, or come and just see 1 band, 2 bands. Yeah.
Amazing. And that's April 27th, you said?
That's
Saturday?
Right.
A Saturday?
That's a Sunday.
A Sunday.
Yes.
Okay, so a nice way to unwind at the end of a week listening to some jazz music. I think we had chatted a little bit about how jazz might be a type of music that either people might be familiar with or less so familiar with. Can you tell us a little bit about jazz and what people can expect?
So there is a wide variety, just like pop music and classical music. There's a wide variety of jazz music. So you're going to be able to see things that are fairly traditional jazz. There's vocal jazz happening. There's more modern jazz. You're going to also see maybe some swing bands, some jive bands. So there's a real wide variety for the audience, and the whole reason why we're doing this is to provide opportunity for people to maybe experience music or a style of jazz that they haven't seen before.
Right, so Jazz Awareness Month, so really building awareness of all those different types of jazz music within there. So one of the bands or groups I mentioned in the intro is Inner Harbor Jazz, which I believe you're a part of, Natalie, is that correct?
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about your group and when you guys are performing?
Sure. We are a jazz band, and I'm a vocalist. And sometimes we play with trios, quartets, and this time when we're playing at the final Sunday event, we'll be a quintet. We'll have a saxophone player. Helena Hannibal is a great saxophone player in town, a double bass player, drums. My husband plays guitar. And so we do very traditional jazz and also modern things. And I am a singer, so it's all vocal kind of music that we're doing.
You mentioned lots of events going on throughout the month, and most of them or all of them are free of charge?
All of them are free of charge.
All of them are free of charge, okay.
Yes,
And so what types of events can people expect aside from the big finale on April 27th?
So there's events, as I was saying, on Mondays. RCHA is doing Mondays jazz, and they do that all year round.
Okay.
So all year round they have jazz on Mondays, but this month is dedicated to free concerts on those Mondays. And then there's different venues around town that are hosting. There's also events happening at seniors' homes for residences and things like that. My husband is involved in a school project where they're going in for, I think, 6 weeks. Every Thursday to provide some mentoring to young musicians. So there's a lot of different things happening. So we're trying to provide all of our community and every aspect of the community some exposure to jazz.
Incredible. And so what makes this all possible? What's the organization or that's helping, provide the funding and the organization for this incredible month-long event?
So yes, so I'm part of the Musicians Union here in Kingston, and we have a local chapter, and it's called the Local 518, and that's part of the larger Canadian Music Union Association, and we're also affiliated with the North American. And there is a fund that was set up, and it's called the Musicians Performance Trust Fund. It was established in the 50s, and artists can apply for funding. And in the months, for example, for April, all those applications are 100% funded events. Wonderful. So that's kind of I think that funding has been going on since the 50s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And so it's not just listening to jazz music, right? There's opportunities for people to participate, get involved, try it. And we were just chatting, and there's different, you could try singing, try playing, is that right? Or?
Yes, so last Monday, or no, just this Monday,
yes,
there was an open jam. So people could go to RCHA, and there was a band that was hosting a jam. And you're welcome to come up and talk to the band members and give it a go. That's what some of the high school programs are about.
Right.
I've been involved in the seniors programs where there's a lot of sing-alongs, and people are singing songs from their youth.
Right.
Getting up and dancing, which is great too. Yeah.
So, and music definitely brings people together, incredible ways to bring people together. So, a number of different events going on. Sounds like there's something there for everyone. If someone's interest has been piqued, where can they go to find out more information and see specifically what some of these events are that are happening right now?
I would go directly to the union's website, and I think you have it on
the screen right now.
On the screen, but I think it's upmlocal518.gor. And that has a calendar where you can see all the events that are happening in Kingston, as well as Belleville and Peterborough area.
Nice.
So yeah,
so all around in the region, and no need to purchase tickets. Just check out where one is and go there and enjoy as many as you like.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. And then let's not, of course, forget about the big event. What's it called again? The Kingston Jazz Jam.
That's not a jam. That's just like a culminating end of the. The jam already happened.
Okay. So a big sort of wrap up evening of jazz on April 27th at the RCHA, and come and listen to some good music. And wow, wonderful! Thanks so much for being here today,
it's a
Natalie.
pleasure.